underneath the bus, and some people gonna be chasing the bus.
Hey, and some people ain't even gonna care about the bus. Some people ain't even gonna give a fuck about the bus at all.
They gonna hate on the bus.
They ain't even gonna care.
Exactly.
Like, don't get on that fucking bus.
They not even gonna run to it. They gonna still be in the house smoking weed, like you said, trying to roll up and sit. I don't give a fuck about a bus.
They want to see the bus from YouTube.
Where the bitches? Just because that's how they bred. Like Trees, now you right. I'm agreeing with you. That's like you said. They got them breded to only want the minimum and not go for the gold. They bred them to only think small and not think about the whole.
The whole thing about growth is you got to be prepared to face your fears, and when you face your fears, they dissolve right in front of you.
Yeah. And that's man's greatest fear.
You got to be fearless.
Man's greatest fear is truth. Because with truth comes pain sometimes. It's not always happiness and peaches and cream. Sometimes truth brings pain. Truth brings hurt. Because I had to learn something that was heavy. I had to experience something that was like, whoa.
We all are on different levels of understanding and overstanding. Mm-hmm. We all are on different levels. My whole thing is, and I say this to really help y'all understand, our paths wouldn't cross if you weren't already walking. Right. Because I don't deal with sleep people.
Yeah.
That's not my mission that's not my mission.
Because they want to keep you sleeping.
To wake folks up.
Yeah,
my mission is to catch people waking up and give them a few jewels to go from a glimmer to a fucking bonfire.
Just give you a little more seasoning to add to your recipe. That's all. I'm trying to give you a little bit more to add to it.
Yeah.
But but like you say, Trees, I mean, you're right, but that's how it is, man. Like you say, this society, this things. That's why, for me, I'm an internet hater. You know what I mean? I use it. It's useful. Okay, Google, whatever, your map quest, all that, cool. Understand, whatever. But for me, the downfall of it is more critical than the upside of it. You know what I'm saying? The downside of it is all this mind manipulation, and you can reinvent yourself.
Everything got an upside and a downside, brother. But focus on the upside of shit.
Yeah.
Because we need that.
Yeah.
I'm not computer savvy, so if I have a brother that I'm fellowshipping with in the family that's computer savvy, I need you.
Yeah. No, that's
you know what I'm saying.
It has
so
upside.
It all evens out.
Yeah. To me, it made dependence.
It all evens out.
To me, it turned a lot of people independent. I don't have to go and see Don no more. I can face chat him. I can just call him. I can text him. You can bring your ass over here and holler at your boy. But that's what it completely cut that off. You don't even have to do that no more. Don't go over their house. Forget all that interaction. Now, I don't even have to go to the bank. I can deposit my check through my goddamn phone right here. I ain't got to go. They're cutting all interactions of human life out. So now all you're going to have as far as interactions is your phone, is your computer, is the internet. That's why I'm an internet hater. Because in the long run, it's going to make dependence of everyone. Yeah. Because if you don't have the technology, then you damn sure going to be out the loop.
Think about this, though, how good it is, because
it is good. It has good sides to it, but I'm saying the downside is greater than the upside.
Because you're not coming to your family's house.
Your mom would love to see you.
I'm not going to see my mother.
But you call her every month.
But I can see her on the motherfucking video screen, but I can't sit next to her on the hospital bed.
Right. I understand that.
That's the downside of it. But like you said, the upside.
So if you took away like the internet, and let's say you took away airplanes, you took away telephones, you took away.
You could go back to the horse and buggy days. They did.
All the way to your horse. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'd be walking.
But you're back to hard work. That's the thing. Bro, you're back to hard work what people
realize,
don't want to do. You know what I mean? People wouldn't walk right now.
They survived and lived in them times with a horse.
Yeah.
Whether it's a horse or a hovercraft, you still got where you needed to go, right?
That's what I'm saying. But people don't want to go backwards.
You wouldn't be that far away from your mama without the telephone.
Yeah. No, of course, that's still a way of communication. It's certain upside. Like you said, ups and downs to everything.
Like the train and all that did it where they can go. But I'm saying without the telephone, you wouldn't be that far away from your mama. Because you know you can call back.
But the train,
you know what I'm saying? So you would leave and go live in California while your mama live in New York.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
The trains was there for the airplane. Yeah, the boats was there before the trains.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
So however you look at it, man. Excuse me.
The telephone made you lazy. That's where it started.
I mean, but that was still nothing because you had to be at home. The house phone is where you had to, if I wasn't at home, there was no calling.
Slaves probably started it off when they had a nigga that can run and say, go tell them this.
But I'm just saying, I'm just an
That's
internet
what
hater
all the
because
crazy shit out.
What I'm saying
because I'm thinking about the future of the internet. The future
do you still
of
have a landline? Who our viewers, our listeners right now, how many of y'all email us? I just want to know how many of y'all have a landline?
Not many.
That you use. Not a phone you plugged up and just left it sitting in the kitchen for 2 years.
Unless you got a business or something, you know what I'm saying? Or
you need a landline in your house.
Unless you got
you want to
cable.
know why you need a landline in your house?
Cable, and that still ain't really a landline.
But I'm saying, yes, it's a landline. Yeah. You can still be able to communicate if the satellite, if you can't use this motherfucker no more. You can use. They shut off. You couldn't even make a phone call for no cell phone.
Landline is hardwired. That's what they want to say. Hardwired.
With the cable, it ain't even a landline.
It is. The cable is
they
running
moved
on
the
the
Wi-Fi
ground.
too. They moved the Wi-Fi too.
They moved the Wi-Fi. I'm just telling you.
They moved the Wi-Fi too.
So,
but they still gonna have a landline or hard. Yes,
they are. It's still internet.
Yes,
they
they
can.
are.
You can get one.
A landline is a line that's plugged up out there on that telephone pole and it runs through that. That's a landline.
You don't see no cable. You see cable wire.
It's still a telephone line still out there. That's a telephone line still out there.
But I'm saying is,
You know
there's still gonna be a way to get to the.
They ain't took the telephone lines down because they know they might have to go back to that.
To the landlines, yes. A lot of people still have.
But I'm just saying, I'm just an internet hater because I see where it's going with it, and the internet is going to turn people into dependents. That's the goal of it. The goal of it is to make us have all total control, even if it takes us another 30 years. But we're going to get there. Why? Because you're going to slowly adapt to it. Mm-hmm. We're going to slowly drip it on you. Slowly, like an IV. We're going to drip it real slow to the point it fills you all up.
I can't see that motherfucker I'm giving my money to.
Trees out of there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I love the internet, though. I think the internet...
I understand that, but
it's going to get better. And like you say, it's a lot of downs on it. And it needs to get better.
I see the person I'm giving my money to.
But it's fucking...
I'm done with that shit.
You've been giving your money to people you ain't seen.
It's fucking like...
We see Wells Fargo and you see Cox Cable, but who owns Cox? That's what I'm saying. You're not going to see who you give your money to. The system is made for you to be so
I'm
worried about the step ladder that you don't even see the nigga standing on top of the building. While you worried about the ladder and everybody that's on the ladder, this is one dude at the top.
I know I talked to that person I gave my money to. That's all I'm saying. I had to interact with a human instead of sitting over the internet, sitting at home paying my bill. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just an internet hater because I know the dependence.
I don't depend on the internet because motherfuckers ask me to look up.
Waiting in line to pay your gas bill and shit like that.
Some people ask me.
That's why they did it.
Hey man, can you Google this? I said Google what? I said shit. I come from an era, nigga. We had to read it out of encyclopedia.
Remember, at one point it used to be couch potato.
That was my Google.
Remember, couch potato was your biggest thing.
Encyclopedia was my Google.
You know, they used to say, don't be a couch potato. Don't be a TV watcher.
Yeah, but I didn't have to. When I'm saying read it, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But
I remember that
back in the day when I grew up, I had encyclopedia was my Google.
Encyclopedia Britannica. Yeah.
That was my Google.
That was everybody's Google. That was
you know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, but then when they figured a way to put this shit on where I could talk it to a telephone. It made it better,
because the phone
it took the fun out of looking it up.
Yeah, because it was the phone, but we created communication, and then we added all of this worldly stuff, land, geographs, maps. We added that later.
We was able to get the microchip small enough to get that memory that small.
Yeah, and project it.
Now we can.
Because first phones didn't have screens. Remember, you just see numbers. That was it. It was only numbers. The first ones you couldn't see the number. You just had to.
Once Google got all them servers, they got servers probably bigger than these whole blocks.
Once they set up Big Brother, that's a lot of people understanding. Once they set Big Brother up,
but the thing about
we've been had all of this technology. Y'all keep thinking we didn't have it. We had it. You just didn't want. You didn't have the money to buy it.
Yeah.
What the price we was gonna be asking for was only gonna be for the rich.
Yeah.
We needed for this to be mass like lighters. We need this to be mass produced. Man, at the time it was a little too much because we only had 100 of them, so we'd have been charging $30 and $30 to get these months for a whole month back in the 30s, back in the 20s. So we ain't dropped the lighter till later.
See, no, they didn't have the money to sell it like computers. When computers started, they had computers, but they didn't have enough money to get a whole bunch of them, like he's saying. Like, you know,
we couldn't mass produce it, so we couldn't get that money back.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when niggas didn't have phones in '94.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But if it's $1 million project, we gotta.
Everybody got a phone with a camera on it.
But see, the thing about it is, But see, I was
all of it is, and that's what they showing you.
Everybody thought I was lying when I went to Biloxi, Mississippi. When that's the Air Force base down there, man, and seeing what I saw and asked questions. I was telling my brother there, man. I said I wish I could join the Air Force, but I was, a little up in age. Mm-hmm. But what I saw and what somebody explained to me was
pops.
Two different things.
It was like, wow.
He might not pick up.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, wow, kid. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I love talking to military men, because y'all know this shit and y'all really trying to tell us this. Yeah. Y'all really telling us.
Because a lot of people
really don't understand what you're saying. Yeah. But I saw the shit. Yeah. And I hang around military guys.
I know a lot of people remember when your mama said, if it was a snake, it would have bit you.
Yeah.
That's because, you just wasn't ready to be seeing what you was, you know what I mean? That's why you didn't know what to look for. That's why the snake was right there, the same color as the grass, and you didn't even know it. And he bit your mama like,
it's right there.
It's a reason that you ain't supposed to be opening this door, looking through this window, all up in this box. Hello. What's up with it, Pops?
Good morning, Pops.
We on the radio. We on Hungry Rap Radio with This Is My Dad. This is Pops.
What you doing, Pops? You busy?
Yeah, I'm at an interview.
Oh, Pops at the interview, man. Everybody, America, wish Pops good luck on the interview, man. It's Hungry Rap Radio.
Call us back when you get out, Pop. We got an issue. You know what I'm saying? And we need the older perspective and the younger perspective.
Hit us up when you're done, Pop.
Okay.
All right,
love. Y'all just heard it from Pops.
Man.
So I tell everybody, man, you gotta walk this earth for you. You gotta be the one to walk this earth. You gotta be the one to make your own path.
At the end of the day,
you gotta be the one.
I mean, like you say, you put God first, or whoever whoever worship,
but you gotta be the one. But you gotta be the one to walk that path.
Yeah, you got to put the work in. Like the Lord say, if y'all believe in the Lord, Allah, Buddha, whoever, they can only open the door. They like, I'm not gonna push you through. Zeus, I don't care what God you think of, whoever. They didn't grab nobody by the hand and said, let me push you all the way through this life. No. Mm-mm. If y'all look at even the Greek mythologies, look at Hercules, look at all these little dudes. Didn't they have to do a whole bunch of earthly shit before? Dad, like I'm not helping you.
But the thing about it is,
I'm fighting big ass giant tigers and ogres by myself. But my dad a god, and he's like,
But the thing about it is,
it's your fight.
But the thing about it is, God, a higher being, I don't know if it's God or not, but a higher being punished Hercules.
Yeah. I mean, as far as and we're talking about Greek mythology, people. Don't get us all intertwined and mixed up.
Yeah, we're talking about Greek mythology.
Yeah,
we're talking about some shit they wrote.
So the thing about it is that they say Hercules got punished. They put him against the big old pillars, and he looked up to the sky and asked him to forgive him, give him his strength, and he supposed to have got his hair back and secure on, and he tore down the palace, put on the pillars, supposed to caved in and all this.
Exactly.
I don't know that.
But the thing about it is,
that's Hercules.
That's Hercules.
Remember the other dude with the hair?
I gotta look up Hercules.
Remember the other dude had the long hair? He lost his strength and they cut his hair off.
When one of the gods told him not to cut his hair.
Yeah. It was a woman who convinced him, but it was also evil that was convincing him because he was his hair is what gave him strength.
Hercules?
No, some other dude. It's what the fuck is his name? I'm sorry, people.
If y'all know it, call in. But y'all call in, let us know.
He had the long blonde hair, this and that, and that was the story. When he cut it.
Yeah, when he cut his hair.
Yeah.
He
lost his strength.
Lost his power, lost his strength. He came immortal.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So there was some more stuff like that. But like I tell him, man, like he said, you gotta walk this life, but you
just the path. But like touching back on another Bang Bang said, man, you gotta be the one to look in that mirror every morning.
That's your worst. That's your biggest fight you're gonna ever have in your life.
You is your worst enemy.
Cause if you can't be that man, and if you look yourself, woman, child, young lady, young man, old woman, old everybody, whoever. When you look at yourself in that mirror, and that you see your reflection.
What do you say to yourself?
How do you get yourself motivated to walk out that door? Hoping you live another 24
That's just
like
the
Ice Cube said.
When you walk past
some real true words.
What do you say to yourself?
Shouts out to Ice Cube.
From one of the real gangsters that would put some shit on wax. Ice Cube said, He walks out the door one day, he's gonna live another 24. That's the truth. That's the honest God. Truth.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?